toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Pollack. The Sooners will boot it away to start the game. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the...
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Sooners offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Just keep slinging it. It's on target and complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Finds his man. It's Davidson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Cyclones will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Rides the back and leaves it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Running back searching for a hole. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. The play action fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It is perfect. The lead is 6 in the 1st. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Boise State was able to come away with the win as they have so many times before in southwestern Idaho, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing is easy in college football. Fun one in the Pac-12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running behind that left side. Powers through the defender. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Cyclones are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They'll give it to him again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. That is no good. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this defense, man, they do it again. Like, they've done an unbelievable job of forcing field goals. And another opportunity, backing the offense up, getting the sack, maybe an opportunity to do it again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're now up 9-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Davidson. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Smalls. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Working that left side now. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They tried to throw it in last time and didn't get it. Still needing 2 yards on touchdown, Iowa State. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sims. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Iowa State sending the offense back out. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Sims. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. Oh, better look out. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the back. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Power football with the run. There he goes. And they'll knock him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. He'll start this drive firing. Finds his tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his man. It's Davidson. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far at Ames. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Guard in the backfield. It's Davidson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's caught. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the back. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab deep. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Now, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. Inside the 35. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Going for it all. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat him, a 5-point lead here in the 4th. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Not much doing there. He gets into the 26, a gain of 1. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. The kick is on its way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. They just keep firing. Looking left. Got him downfield. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead.
Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Defenders everywhere as he has stopped for a loss of 5. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. He'll keep it on the sneak. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cyclones decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Sooners send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Let's see if this offense comes out slinging from the first play of the drive down late. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bring in the heat. Complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They'll go to the air. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw again. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. To the air on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade, and that'll move it closer after that pass interference penalty. To the air on first down. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.